Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, and Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. And not just food, but all of our eating behaviors. So this podcast, one of the goals of this podcast is to help create a world together where it's easier to do what is good for us, to do those eating practices that contribute to our overall well-being, more energy, more fitness, more awesomeness in our lives. Today, guys, we are talking about one of those eating behaviors that will contribute to a lot of improvement in your health, your energy levels, your sleep, basically everything. And that eating behavior is not eating. You probably have heard about intermittent fasting if you are listening to this podcast. And you kind of know what it is about. It's about not eating for certain amounts of hours, whether that can be every day, every other day. We all don't eat at certain times during the night or during the day. But intermittent fasting is specifically about time restricted eating, when you specifically define that for so many hours you're not gonna eat. And those hours that can be different when you eat, when you don't need. But today I want to bring to you a simple way to start your regular intermittent fasting. And when you do that, guys, understand that even if you change nothing but do this every day consistently, and I'm not going to ask of you a lot to do here, but if you do this consistently, what's going to happen? And that's from all the data from different studies that we've done so far. Your gut health, your digestion gonna improve. Your sleep quality gonna improve. Your energy level is gonna improve, probably because of improved digestion and improved sleep, and probably because of so many other factors, because your gut will be able to get more energy from your foods, because now it's gonna start to work more effectively and efficiently with all the rest that you're gonna give to your gut. So better sleep, better energy, better gut health, better digestion, easier weight loss for sure. Now, I'm not promising any magic, but it's going to be easier. That's what I can promise to you. And then improved metabolic health. Maybe your blood sugar levels, your insulin levels, your inflammation levels, your cholesterol, your blood pressure. Those are a few things that have been reported in different studies. And now for different people, the degree of the improvement is going to be different because of your health, of your age, of what exactly you do for the rest of the day, when you do eat, do you exercise, etc. Right? But those are a few biomarkers or a few things that's going to improve for you when you just start doing this intermittent fasting consistently. And I'm not asking for you here to start fasting for 16, 18, 20 hours or go without food for a day or several days. No, actually, the foundational practice is quite simple. Something that has been reported that influences our health a lot, no matter who you are, like the basics, what we all need to practice. Now, what you're going to do on top of that, it's your own it depends on your own goals, on where you want to go, how fast you want to go there, where you are right now. But the basic practice, the basic principles are just two of them. And that's why I recommend to all of people to start doing it regularly. And once you can do it on a regular basis, meaning let's take 2 weeks and you start this practice and you did it, if not every day, then maybe 12 days out of 14, that means that you are consistent with it. And now, if you want, you can try something else, or you can continue doing this, hopefully, ideally for the rest of your life. So what's the practice? The practice has just 2 parts, really simple. 3-hour non-eating window before bed, like when is your bed time? Hopefully it's on the same schedule and it's not late. Because no matter like what our schedule is, our digestion just doesn't work late at night. So hopefully you sleep well, you sleep early, and your 3-hour non-food eating window start somewhere around 6 or 7 p.m. or early if you're really an early sleeper like myself. So 3-hour non-eating window before bed. And that means, so you stop your dinner, you finish it, let's say by 7 p.m. if you go to bed at 10 p.m. And then you don't eat anything. You don't drink any calories. So all you can drink is herbal teas and water, and that's about it. Maybe a splash of lemon and lime in your tea or water, but that's about it. The rest is considered to be food. Like if you put some sugar or milk in your tea or whatever, that is not fasting. So water, herbal tea, again, maybe a splash of lemon and lime in your water or tea, and that's it. So this is practice number 1. 3-hour non-eating window before bed. And it seems that no matter what you eat, like the quality of the rest of your diet, that really is beneficial for, again, your gut health, your sleep quality, your energy levels, your metabolic health. So no matter how good your diet is, it's not an excuse to graze, to snack constantly till your bedtime. Because when your digestive system is working, not recovering during your sleep, you're going to see it on your face in the morning, you're going to feel it in your energy levels, and you're going to probably notice it on the scales. That's what been my experience, personal and professional, as a coach working with other people. So 3-hour window, no eating window before bed. That's practice number 1. Practice number 2 is 12 hours of non-eating in that window. So combining it with the practice number 1. Let's say you finish your dinner by 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. till 7 a.m., there should be no food, no snacks, nothing in your belly. So that means also I do not recommend to have any caffeine in that window for so many reasons. You can have your caffeine later. So in that window, 12-hour window, you drink herbal tea, you drink water, more water, again, maybe a splash of lime and lemon. Ideally, I also do not recommend to take any supplements in that 12-hour window because they still are going through your gut. So we don't really know how your gut will react to that, but it has to be absorbed, digested, assimilated, breaking down. So I do not recommend any supplements or anything in that 12-hour window. So 3 hours before bed, again, let's say you finish your dinner at 7 p.m., then the next piece of anything goes into your mouth 7 a.m. or later. And that, again, for most people, I recommend to include coffee, any supplements or anything like that, just tea, herbal tea, and some water, and that's it. Those 2 practices, guys, very simple. You don't need to go 14, 16, 18 hours, not at the beginning. I really do not think that it's a good idea to start with that. I built up my 18-hour fasting practice, regular fasting practice, I've been building it up for several years. And at the end of 2020, at least half of the year 2020, I've been really consistent with it without feeling like I'm struggling. It just became a part of my nature, like my metabolism rewired itself that way. So before it was a struggle for me to fast for 16 hours, and now 18 hours seems like no work at all. The body adjusts, but you need to give your body that time, because struggling through it not gonna make it easier. It's not gonna make you stick with it. You're just gonna struggle with it and just give up on it completely. So that's why I recommend for you to start as a beginner with 3-hour non-eating window before bed and just 12 hours with nothing but water and herbal tea or just water. And why do we want to do this? What data we have? What's going to improve for you? gut health and digestion, you're just gonna feel like it's easier for you to digest your food, and you're gonna feel more energized, less sleepy and stuffy after your meals. So that's number one. Number two, your sleep quality gonna improve, and it's gonna improve a lot, guys. And when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna see it on your face in your mirror that you kind of look better, you kind of shining in the morning. So that's sleep quality, another thing gonna improve. Your energy levels, they're gonna improve too in the morning and throughout the day. So gut health, sleep, energy levels, weight loss, it's gonna get easier. For every individual person, the result gonna be different, but it's all gonna get easier. You'll see it on your scales. Just at this start, do it for a couple of weeks and then see how easier your weight loss journey goes. And the last but not least important for sure is your blood pressure, your heart health, your cholesterol levels, your inflammation levels, your insulin and blood glucose levels. All of that gonna get better. How much better will depend on many factors, but it's all gonna get better with consistent practice. So again, this 3-hour rule and 12 hours every day, that's, from all the data we have, seems to be non-negotiable. Like, that is what we need to do every single day if we are interested in longevity, in less disease down the road, in more energy today, in better looks today, in better digestion and gut health, and lightness in our stomach. For all of that, we need to start having 3-hour non-eating window before bed and 12 hours total overall. And that window includes those 3 hours. So 3 hours plus 9 hours more. That's what we do every day. And that's what I've been practicing. And you can see the results on my Instagram. That's actually was mind blowing even for me. Like, I've always been in great shape, but I saw my pictures 2020, the end of 2019, beginning 2020, and I looked at my pictures today, and it's a huge difference. It's like I got younger. Not so much in my body composition, because even though there is a huge difference, I lost about 5 kilos. But my face and just like how I look, it is much different, guys. If you aren't following me on Instagram, just check out the picture. The link is going to be in the show notes. I look different. And again, there were quite a few changes, but it seems that fasting really makes a difference. Because how do I know? When I wake up after 3 hours of non-eating, 3-4 hours non-eating window, in the morning, I look at myself in the mirror and my face just looks different. Like, I feel like I'm beautiful without any makeup. My skin kind of shines and I feel really energetic compared to the days when I still eat very, very healthy, no junk food whatsoever, but I don't have that window before bed, and I can see the difference right away in the morning. My energy, my face, and just my energy levels also throughout the day. And of course, how I feel in my stomach. So all of that gonna change, gonna improve. Try it out. And if you have any questions, guys, don't forget, you can always reach out on my Instagram via email, angela@createyourself.today, or wherever you find me on social media or elsewhere. Reach out with your specific questions, and I'm more than happy to help you out. Share this episode with one another person who you want to try this maybe 2-week experiment. See how you go, see how you feel, see how you look. Learn together, try it together. And guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Share this episode again with people you care about, you want to try it with. And till next time, as usual, guys, eat better daily. Maybe try that 3-hour non-eating window before bed and 12 hours without food. See how it goes.